Hello, this is Sue Shields from My Florida Dreams Mobile Home Sales and Rentals. We're on the sun coast of Florida, and today we'll be discussing the mobile home market ups and downs and how it affects the sale of your home. Currently, we are in a down market. This makes it a great time to buy, but a very poor time to sell. Normally, we conduct our podcasts as a roundtable discussion, but today we're going to deviate from this format a bit and discuss this topic more as an interview. Joining me will be Pete Shields. He is the in-house marketing expert with a degree in marketing, and he's a statistician as well. Welcome, Pete.
Thank you.
To begin, let me ask you, what is the initial indicator that you look at that tells us what type of market we're currently experiencing?
Days on market. Days on market tell how the homes are selling, how fast they're selling, and will even somewhat indicate the prices of homes. We, as a company, we are currently at 102.6 days on market. It's a little bit high, but we watch it every day. We have 9 homes under contract. In fact, last night we added 2 more homes under contract. So I can't really say it's a down market. It's a different market. Standout houses always stand out, and they sell fast.
So talking about the market, are there ways as a marketer that you can influence that market?
Influencing the market is advanced marketing. It's impossible to change the market, but we can influence it. For example, if you carefully watch the search words, clicks on websites and social media, you know what direction the buying trends are. We know the market is making a shift right now in mobile home sales. We have redirected promotions and scripts to reflect this. Would you like an example?
Yes, I would.
In the last 2 weeks, the phrase park model has popped to the top 5 search terms in some sites. We therefore shifted promotions to a community where we have park model homes. There are also shifts in other areas that has prompted changes in how we advertise and where we advertise.
Could I back you up just a minute? Could you explain to me what is a park model and why would people be looking for that?
A park model home is a very small mobile. It's basically a single wide with the wheels and axles still on, and it appears in mobile home parks where there's RVs and basically travel oriented. It's still a manufactured home. They're still high quality homes, but it's a different home. They call them park models.
So would you say that the park model homes are being searched for then by people who are looking for a seasonal winter getaway?
Yes. A park model home is a very seasonal snowbird home. It's a smaller home. And again, not to give away any of our marketing secrets, but we even have isolated this to a certain community in Canada where this is a very popular item, and we watch this close.
Are there external factors that can influence a market?
Yes, this is a very serious subject. We watch it closely, and it doesn't hit the market quickly, but it affects the prices of homes. An example is on social media last week. There was a conversation with different people, and of course they disagreed with each other. But the point of the conversation was that there were 300 homes for sale in Colony Cove. The facts and the truth was on that particular day there was only 177 homes for sale. What that really means is that live chat that we go on in the evenings, people see the comments, and the first comments we got that evening after those conversations was, why are there so many homes for sale? Can I make a low ball offer? In other words, they think the market is flooded, so I'm going to get something for nothing.
So there's a huge difference between people believing there's 300 homes for sale but in reality there are only 177. So what percentage as a buyer or a seller should you look at to determine whether this is a good time to sell or not?
The ideal market would be 5% of homes available. A perfect market. We're currently at 8% with 177 homes. We're down from 12%, so the market is improving.
Wow, that's good information. I have another question. As I look at the different parks in different areas, it seems that some of the parks that are privately owned are managing to keep their home prices higher. Why would that be?
The lower the inventory, the higher the prices. The demand doesn't change, but the inventory and the availability changes. And that's the ideal market. That's the ideal situation. For example, the Veranda Springs market close to us has, I don't know the number of home sites off the top of my head, but they only have 4 homes for sale. That's a very low number of homes, and their turnover is extremely low, but their prices are extremely high. Their prices are over 3 times the price of comparable homes here, where we have 8% or 7% for sale.
Are there certain times of the year that are better to list your house than others?
I used to think so. In the past, I was a real estate appraiser, and the real estate market is different than manufactured home markets. Our worst month this year in sales, as an example, was March, in season. Currently, and last year, it appears that we will be higher in sales off season than in season. Reason being, in my belief, is that people are very tired of finding rentals and the difficulty of obtaining a rental. There are fewer and fewer available every year. So they're buying homes. So the buyers we get in the summertime are really better buyers, more qualified. And we also spend more money in the summer, in the late spring, and the fall in advertising, and we get the results we want.
Okay, when you're shopping for an agent or an agency to sell your home, what should you ask and be looking for to ensure that you're getting the most exposure? Because obviously marketing is where it's at. And as a seller, what can we do to make our home sell in a down market?
Great question. Look at what they post. As an example, I keep going back to MH Village, but it's one of the most important sites for manufactured homes. There are levels of advertising that either cost agencies or it's free. The issue is where it's seen by the consumer. The free home sites or the free home postings, there's no pictures in the search forum, so you're searching blind. And the second thing is when you do click on the listing, you're limited to 2 pictures. People are very, very visual today. We know this. We see this in our buyers. They want audio. They want video. They want digital.
So I guess what we can conclude from your answers today is that if you want to sell your house, you obviously want to sell in an up market where there are fewer homes for sale and homes are selling at higher prices. However, we also know that circumstances may cause you to need to sell your home in a down market. So on our next podcast, we will be discussing in more detail what you can do to make your home stand out from the competition. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to you giving us a call. My number is 941-981-3424.